have some explaining to do. As you guys all know, I live in like a $15 million house. All my clothes keeps getting stuck. $800. I'll just start from top to bottom. Yeezy Red Octobers, Fragment 1, Off-White Nike. White Yeezys that are actually dirty because I actually wear them. Yeezys, more Yeezys, more Yeezys, more Yeezys. Off-White Air Maxes, and more Yeezys. And one last pair of Yeezys. Versace slippers.
So Asian Jake Paul is the topic of today's video, and my main reason for disliking Ricegum is how he always flexes on his viewers and his fans, and he just has the audacity to turn around and say that it's actually just him flexing on his haters. That excuse is just clearly a scapegoat, because he just loves to show off his money and just wants to find any excuse to show it off. And I don't understand why he flexes on the people which basically pay for his stuff, because let's be real, if he had no viewers, then he wouldn't even have the stuff that he does, and he wouldn't even be able to flex to begin with. Like, if I was in Ricegum's position and had all that stuff from my viewers, I would be endlessly humble and thanking my viewers. But he just takes it for advantage. He just takes advantage of it, and he just clearly doesn't care. And now I understand wanting to show your viewers your stuff and being happy about it and showing what they've helped you achieve, but he could at least be humble about it. Like, he's not even humble, and that just makes it worse, because it's almost like he's rubbing it in people's faces that he's rich, because most people aren't rich and most people can't afford the things that he has. So it's almost like he's rubbing it in his face, and it's almost like he gets a superiority complex from doing it.
No, but did it feel good though?
I know that this is relatively old now and it's been covered to game end, but it's still relevant to why I don't like him. It's his sense of humour. That's one of the other reasons why I don't like him. Like, personally, I'd say I have a dark sense of humour myself, and I laugh at some dark stuff, but, you know, like, what he's basically doing is taking the piss out of rape victims, almost. And I just feel like him and his subscribers, well, the people who watch that sort of stuff, are just edgy and try to be as edgy as they can. But what they don't seem to realise is that it just makes them look like a total dick. I mean, he used the same girl in a follow-up video. I mean, sure, it was a while after, and I found this follow-up video really difficult to watch, because he was clearly faking the apology in it, and he was doing it in a way that it was just quite cringy and annoying. And then Ricegum actually reminds me of Keemstar, because, like, as soon as his name is mentioned in anything, he's all over it, and all he wants is for people to talk about him. He doesn't care how negatively it impacts his reputation, or if it has any negative consequences in the future. Just as long as people are talking about him there and then, that's all he wants, is attention. Look at the girls in this music video. It's clear that they don't even want to be in the same room as Ricegum. Yeah, I bet the only reason that they're even there is because he paid them to be there. Almost like prostitutes. They turn up and they get flexed on by some rich bellend that they don't even like. They're just there for the money, then they leave after. And I just wonder how much Ricegum actually paid them, because fucking hell, if this doesn't go anywhere, I might have to slap a load of makeup on my face or go a bit dry to try and pay the rent, and hopes that Ricegum gets me in one of his music videos in the future. Then there was the content cop.
If we were to make a Ricegum content cop, I mean, that would blow him up even more, so... But I kind of really want him to make one on me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't care, like, honestly.
And we all know about the content cop at this point, but it just reiterates my point that all Ricegum wants is attention, no matter the cost. He was basically on his hands and knees like a money whore, begging iDubbbz to do that content cop. And sure, he can sit and say he gets loads of views and that he's relevant, but the only time that he's actually been relevant is when he's turned into a attention whore and done some stupid shit to get people's attention. There's no real substance to Ricegum's content, because really it's just him flexing until he reaches the 10-minute mark. And I know my content's lower, but at least I make it myself and I edit my own videos. It's like, answer me this, if Ricegum is so relevant, then why has he lost subscribers over the past 30 days instead of gaining them? And I think it's because In Ricegum's own words, he is...
Hey, irrelevant. Irrelevant.
I think the only decent content that Ricegum has ever made is the diss track on Jake Paul, and even then it's still shit. But imagine putting in all that effort into producing the audio and into the video production and just the general product itself, and the end result was just a piece of shit. I mean, like, if you have an issue with someone, then why don't you make a ranting video on them or just a video about them, instead of trying to act like some fucking rapper doing a stupid diss track and making a total twat of yourself. Because at the end of the day, all that's really attracting is just little kids, and then they probably won't even understand half the shit you're saying in the video or the reason why you're saying it in the first place. I mean, Ricegum's audience is just consists of little kids, and they probably just want to watch him and see like all the stuff he's got and all the money he has and everything, and they'll probably get the disillusion that they can get this themselves if they also become a YouTuber and act like Ricegum does on YouTube, and then it'll just create a, you know, like a circle of toxicity almost, where little kids will think Ricegum, who is their ideal, their role model almost, they'll see him as like a role model and they'll want to act like Ricegum does. So then it'll just, like I say, it'll just promote this circle of toxicity. This is the end of the video now, and if you've managed to stay till the end, I thank you so much, and if you enjoyed the content, please drop a like and subscribe for more. Thanks.